Hi everyone, this is Shirley from Shirley's World. Merry Christmas everyone. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas Eve and Christmas and going into the new year. I wanted to come on yesterday, but I got too busy and then it got too late. And so I wanted to do one of these videos today. And the one I picked to do is it's time to go through your inventory. Yes, nobody likes to do this. I have put it off for a long time. So I've watched a lot of videos about people losing inventory. Not losing it, but it's not listed. I watched two in particular that made me really concerned that something, either the way you're relisting or something, is making your listing not getting relisted live on your in your eBay store. So I think it was Lindy Glenn's YouTube video that really scared me. And I thought, oh, I have got to go through my inventory. As hard as it is, because I have over 1,000 items. And I don't have, it would be much easier with two people doing this. We used to have an antique store with a lot more inventory than this, because we sold folk art type crafts and homemade things also, besides the antiques. And we had to do an inventory every year, but my husband was there to help me, and it still was an awful job, and it took days. But I have, when I tried to do this, I did it a couple ways, and I decided the way that it's going to be easiest is I'm going to do like 1 or 2 bins every day, and then it doesn't seem like such a horrible task. You should really do this before the end of the year so that you have sort of a count of your ending inventory. But I will probably just, like the last couple of years, I've had to just sort of not guess, but go from the year before and then how much I bought and how much is, you know, my tax guy takes care of that. So this year I'm going to actually do it for the reason I want to make sure everything is listed that I have in all these bins. I should have counted the bins I have. The bins are not just these that you see. I have bins in that room back there. I have shoes, all my shoes are back there on racks. And then all my hanging inventory is upstairs on racks. So there's a lot more inventory than just these bins here. But my bins are now these are, I don't know if you can see, these are 2 deep now. They used to be just 1 deep, but now they're 2 deep. And it's a lot of inventory to go through one by one, make sure they're listed. So I started going, just picking things out of a bin. This is one I've done already, but I'd take things out of a bin. I would go on search on my listings, active listings, and look up these keywords, and then it would come up and I'd see it was actively listed. But it was hard going through the entire inventory. So I thought, well, this is, you know, why not just go into my store? So I clicked on my store, which I have categories. So at least I could cut it in half, like women's clothes, men's clothes, there's children's clothes, there's household things, you know, the different categories. Then it isn't searching through the entire thing every time. So if it's in your store, it's listed. I hope. So like this, this is a Bowden stretchy dress, knee-length dress in a 6. So I would go in my store, I picked women's clothes, because that whole bin is women's. I'd be under women's clothes, and I'd type in those keywords under the search. Search is store. It's at the top. And then hit the search button, and it would come up, picture and everything. And I was sure it was in the store. So then I would put it aside and go to the next thing until I got through the bin. And then after I got through that bin, I would put a check mark on the bin and the date that I did the inventory. So that's how I'm doing it. Now, so far I've gone through 3 bins. I just started this. I've gone through 3 bins, and I've only found 2 things that were not actively listed. One I'm not sure if I ever listed. It was a crocheted hat, a beanie cap that I crocheted. It was, the size was too big to fit my son. I made him another one, but it's in Brown's color. You know, we're from near Cleveland, South Cleveland, and the Cleveland Browns are a big thing, and especially now that they're winning. So I thought, my God, I should have got this on a long time ago. But it's a brown and orange stripe around it, beanie cap that I made. It's never been worn because it was too big for my son. So it's a large or extra large men's cap. So I found that wasn't listed, so I put that on. And then I did find one more thing that must have disappeared somehow from the listing. And it was a polo, Under Armour polo shirt. So I put it in a bag over there to go upstairs, because I don't have the pictures anymore. That's the trouble. If you find things that are missing, if you haven't saved, archived all your pictures, then that means you have to retake the pictures of the item. So anything I find, I'm going to put in that bag, and I'll do a few at a time and rephotograph and relist them, because the whole listing is lost. But the measurements and everything are on the tag on the item. Like every item that I have in here has all my measurements and everything and all the keywords that I use. So I can just copy this onto the listing. I don't have to measure again, but I do have to photograph again, which is sort of a pain, but that's what happens when you find a lost listing. A lot of people have archived all their photos, and in that case, you wouldn't have to do that. That would be nice, but I had to get some photos off my computer, and I didn't. I could have archived them on a separate hard drive, I guess, external hard drive, but I didn't. So that is how I'm doing it. I'm doing 1 or 2 bins a day until I get through everything, for my own peace of mind more than anything else. And if I don't have too many missing, I'll just count that as my ending inventory, minus what I get from between now and April. But that's what I just wanted to make a short video doing that, how I'm doing it. And there's several videos. Lindy Glenn, I I think hers was entitled, "Has eBay Lost My Listing?" Something like that. And it was sort of frightening. She's a big seller of jeans, and I don't remember how many jeans she had in her inventory that she thought were listed, but she found between 300 and 500 pairs of jeans that were not actively listed. That's a lot. So that's what really got my attention. And then Endless Entrepreneurs, he made another video about it and different ways that they do get lost. A lot of them being the seller's fault, not eBay's. Somehow when you relist or sell similar or whatever you do or go, it shouldn't really happen if you're good till canceled, if you sell good till canceled. But I'm in the process of changing from good till canceled back to 30-day listings. So there's probably a chance I could lose things, but I'm going to be really careful and double check. So that's why I just wanted to come on to tell you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We're going to my son's house for Christmas Eve tonight. That's our party. And tomorrow, my daughter and I spend with the horses. So we've done that for years. So I'm going to bye for now. Oh, one more thing, like always. I'm in the process of relearning my iMovie. Excuse me. You know, the only time I cough and do this, I suppose because I'm talking, is when I'm doing these videos. So don't think there's nothing wrong with my throat and nothing wrong with my chest. It's just that I think when I talk, it just, I don't know, makes me conscious of coughing. But anyway, what was I saying now? Oh, iMovie. I'm in the process of relearning it. I used to, a long time ago, take movies and make DVDs for people about their horses and their horse riding, and take pictures of their lessons and little kids, and it was fun. I love making movies. So I love doing that. Of course, iMovie has come a long way from then, and there's a lot of neat, good things on there. So I'm in the process of relearning it. And so as you see my recorded videos getting better and better, and maybe having a little bit of music in the background, you'll know that I am experimenting and playing around with iMovie. And my videos, my vlog should get better and better. We'll see. But yesterday's video about me making cookies at 5 in the morning, well, 7 by the time I got done, that could have had some nice music in the background. I went on and learned how to do that. So the video that's on iMovie has really nice music on it, but the one I already uploaded to YouTube, that one that you see on here, doesn't have any music. I could erase that whole one. I could have deleted that one and put the new one on, I suppose, but oh well. Anyway, I will close for now and be back again. I'm going to do a video about a dozen things that, what it is. Oh, mistakes 12 things I've learned and mistakes I've made on eBay since I started seriously selling. So I will do that one in the next few days. Have to get Christmas out of the way here, and then I will do that one. So I'm going to say bye for real now. Bye.